At first glance, this looks like a beautifully decorated old home, but look a little closer and you'll realize it's just a grand entrance for anyone to enter.
When people come in the door, we want them to see an experience.
At Homestead Antiques and Gifts, Rebecca Aldrich and Haley Gibson create that experience through their love of home decor and collecting antiques.
We really enjoy it aesthetically. We like the look of the old things. We enjoy finding them and considering them treasures, but then it's also the fact of you're saving something that's being repurposed, upcycled.
Every room you enter has a theme, from the front room full of Native American inspired items to the ladies' room filled with formal antiques, handmade quilts, and vintage clothing.
We've got imported things, we have historical things, we have things that are local to the area, and so we enjoy creating an experience for people, and we encourage people to do it in their own houses.
You'll also discover treasures in the Mantique room with a cluster of cowboy-themed items, antique tools, and rusty vehicles.
For me, I always probably go towards the Oklahoma-inspired things. I really like the cowboy and Indian aspect of our Mantique room. I like the history whenever somebody comes in and says, hey, I'm shopping for this county, and you get to pull all the history for them, whether it be a plate or an old road map or something like that.
Clay McLaughlin is one of those customers, making this a frequent stop on his circuit.
I collect Shawnee and Potawatomi County memorabilia, and I'm always looking to come in and see what they have new, and they always have something new.
Stroll through the dining room to see a mix of imported linens, china, state plates, and even some new pieces.
We want to encourage people to use what they have, and maybe to use things that they've inherited, things that are special.
In the back, you'll find the kitchen, furnished with a variety of vintage housewares.
Things that you may have seen in your grandma's kitchen. You walk in and you just have the nostalgic experience.
Along with the historic pieces, you can also buy wares from Oklahoma women artisans, like these handmade leather bags, or a selection of handcrafted jewelry made with real turquoise. There's also an assortment of pickles, relishes, and homemade jellies.
Rebecca and Haley have had tremendous support from the community, especially from their neighbors next door at the Farmer's Daughter Market.
We enjoy getting to, showcase and sell some things in a really high traffic restaurant.
The partnership allowed them to sell antiques and gifts at the restaurant, but since opening in 2020, they're now seeing a shift in their customer base.
We're starting to get our own following where people are coming in to shop without just making the trip for the restaurant.
And it has been a blast. We've had so much fun. It doesn't feel like work at all. We're doing what we love and what we would prefer to do on a Saturday morning.
So step back in time and come in and see them. Discovering Oklahoma and Tecumseh, I'm Deanne Stein.